Welcome back, everybody, to Rasputin Gaming Presents. This is our ongoing Platinum Trophy playthrough for the Outer Worlds. This is our first run through the game. You're running on hard or normal, doesn't matter. We're going to do the second run on Supernova. As you can see, we're right outside the Botanical Gardens, where we left off last time. So let's get started with going in here. Loot up these cannons.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Okay, let's talk to Grace.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on ya. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Okay, we'll be done with her, and then
Much obliged.
we want to start a new conversation with her. So we can get a side
Thought
quest.
I told you to move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
All right, there we go. Done with her. Now we need to go find Adelaide in the hothouse. Feel free to do some looking around. Dude left. Don't need the foodstuffs. There she is, Adelaide. Let's talk to her. Well, it's looting up. Well, nobody's really looking at us. Let's.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
So talk to her about Reed.
cold-eyed reptile. Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
So now she's asking you to divert?
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
In general, she's not looking at us, so we can kind of take most of the things we want from in here. Just got to be careful of where she's looking. And we'll just keep searching around, grabbing some stuff here. Got some lockpick stuff. Not worried really about food stuff. Drino's good for us. And then once we're done here, we need to go find, we'll go out the side door here. We need to find Thomas, the kid that used to follow Parvati around. Whoops, backed into the...
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Over here, talk to him.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes
So
in
now we
thick
have
and
his
thin.
side quest picked
If
up.
I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when
And
he
if you
worked in
recall, we were
engineering.
going to be doing all the
I
side
know the
quests
old
now
community center kept a copy.
on
Should
this
find another one
playthrough.
back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out
So
those
there we
data
go,
pads for
300
me.
bits. That's the money.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
Here's a workbench. Okay, talking about modifications. So we see we have a magazine modification, so I'm going to put it in the pistol so that we have more. So we have to have engineering virtuoso of 150 before we can remove it. No problem. We understand that. Nothing we can tinker with. So it takes 13 to repair this one. We only have 5. Let me see about breaking down what we have here. Looks like we have 2 tossball sticks. So let's break down this one. Break down this pistol, not the assault rifle. Trip blade, looks like we got a couple of those. Yep. Another assault rifle, both at 100%. Break this one down. Tossball stick. Okay, and I'm keeping this second assault rifle for selling. Okay, repaired. These are close 97 and 90%. Not worrying about repairing them. You want to repair them when they're more damaged than just a little bit damaged. We want to go upstairs. Here we are. Armor parts, that's good. go in this building too. Dude's stuck in the bed, no problem. All right, now we really just need to go to the geothermal plant. We can do some more looking around, gather up some more loots. Grab all the ammo. We need it more than they do. Down and jump over this side, some more ammo. Let's go back. And around on the building. Because he's locked, can't get in on this side, no problem. I'm not going to pick it because pick the lock, that person was there. And we don't really need to be looting the place up. Okay, so let's so we have new stuff in the journal. They want us to divert the power. You're going to have two choices, and it's the same with this one. We have these side quests, and this one, and this one. But let's take a look at the map. And that's where we're going for the geothermal. You can see the path goes around and over this way. Not cutting through the wilderness. All right. I think we looted all these guys up already. Yeah, so we want to go out to the right. Ammo box we missed on our way through. You can see the doors open from where I went in before. And then up this side to go to the geothermal plant. We're going to be dealing with a lot of robots here. You can see them floating around already. We're going to have a little bit of problem because we don't have electrical damage. So it's going to take us a while. Take some of these dudes down.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
You always did? Well, we're going to. Some more armor parts. And we'll go in here. And there's an enemy behind this. That's the white arrow is telling you. The entrance is on the other side, in the middle. Now we have a shock cannon. We'll want to switch to that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inventory. And you can see the DPS is in blue because it does the shock damage. So let's go ahead and equip this in the spot we have open. Just make things a little easier for you. And a pneumatic piston, perfect. Alright, so let's head back. And we need to get inside. And we'll meet Chester Higgins once we get inside. But if you come around the side, then you'll get this shock cannon, which will help you with these robots. So let's do time dilation. So now it's telling you about the damage type: physical, plasma, corrosion, shock, and N-ray. N-rays are purple damage, and the way they work is they put like a dot on whoever's hit by them, and then they just kind of send out radiated damage. There's plasma damage is red, the shock damage is blue. So you see you have to charge it up and then fire it out, discharge it. These barrels you can shoot for explosive damage, kind of like red barrels in most other games. There's another one back there. I don't want to fight the whole world at once with these guys.
System.
Incoming!
Let me switch weapons here. I'm having a lot of trouble with the cannon. Okay, that's the third one down. Let's take a look around. Loot up the place. You can just jump right into the main mission and go inside if you want. There's another one. You see these guys fire plasma. That's the red they're hitting us with. Oh, there's another one. Shit. And our time dilation didn't tell us. I didn't see the weak point on these guys. Okay. We're encumbered. Got it. Oh, he's empty. Because we've just been picking up everything we've been from everybody we've killed. This guy we didn't loot yet. All right. So yeah, it's important that you set the companions how you want to work. There's another vending machine. Another light pistol. Laboratory outfits. Open back gate. Sawed-off shotgun. Alright, we can't sprint because we're overloaded. We know this. Let's go ahead and go to the vending machine here. Alright, let's just get on with the quest. In we go. Hold the transition.
The control room should be off to the right.
Alright, into the entrance here. So it's telling you where the other one is, where the next one is. Repair Bay has one of the books that Tim was looking for.
Processing data. Beginning security
Here
control.
they come!
Okay, parts. All right, to the terminal. Use the terminal. 22% efficiency. So we have it's irreversible to change the power. Severe structural damage. We need to activate all 3 electrical track switches. And you can see we need to go down there. All right. Robotophobia. So we get a perk point by pushing our temperament, perception, and dexterity down. So when we're near them, that's what happens. So let's go ahead and accept. Find a lot of these toss ball sticks. We need them actually for a trophy, by the way. So um, you should always keep one. So we can unlock the manager door. Messages. Okay, that's everything. All the messages. Oops. And this was the door that was locked before that we couldn't get in, but you see, we found a sneaky way.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's just go down the stairs. It's easier climbing down the ladder. That door over there is outside.
Great work.
Unlock the door. We enter the passcode. Now, there it is. Now we can get in. You can see there's some lockers that we can take from. Oh, another silver tongue kit. There we go. We leveled up. Good for us, like always. Handguns to 40. And we need to boost our tech. And one more in the dialogue. Apply those. Accept. Another perk point. more reds in here.
Sister, thank you.
Incoming!
Okay, all clear. And you can see how the our phobia hurts us a bunch, but it's fine.
Two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Right control armor, that's going to be good for us. Mr. Ouch.
You're not real. You're not real.
Higgins, he's whining at us.
You're not real. You're not real.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Down they go!
Thought we were going to get the Dope Fiend flaw by now, but we didn't. Again, pay attention to the steam when you're walking around here. Okay, engineering used, we shut off the steam. Good for us. Plasma rifle, nice. And a revolver. Workbench. Second relay.
Let's go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
close the door for a minute here. Oh, why is she shooting me? Nothing on him. Drone has some stuff.
Left. I'm not sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final.
Let's ramp down. Let's go over the other side here. So if we find Chester, we can get into that one.
No, just leave me alone. Get away! Get away!
Higgy, where are you?
No, just leave me alone.
And the game's flashing at me, telling me I need to repair my armor.
Not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a
Sure you
reminder.
do.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay. So that gets us all the experience. It's one of the books for Timothy. Now we can head back out or up. We need to go back to Chester's room so we can use the passcode. We need to repair our armor too. All the guys we chopped down. Don't think we checked this guy. See, we didn't. We opened up all these, but if you remember, Chester's room is over this way. We have his passcode so we can get into his terminal. Right here. Modify behavior. Select new target. Define intruders. Auto mechanicals. So if you'd gone that way to start with, then obviously you wouldn't have had to deal with all of them like we did. But no problems. Just more XP. Down the pit, we know that. We grabbed it already. So they number levels. Okay, so let's go to the map. Fast travel to Edgewater. Let's go to the store first so I can sell off some of this stuff that I'm trucking around right here.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
And then out we can go. And we can sprint again. So let's go get this book.
Something got you down? Nothing.
From the cannery. Vending machine. Get to some experience. That should go out to, oh. Guards over there. Gotta be careful. Steal the kidney sign. There we go. We got the book we're after. Set down. Alright, so we can't get up to the other one, no problem. We'll deal with down here later. Well, let's just take a look. Sprats, that's what the guy was eating raw without cooking. Higgins. Okay, let's do our graveyard collection quest. Another vending machine. That's why it pays to explore, by the way. Grenade launcher. Finding a bunch of valuables. Get back to outside. Let's change the quest now. Let's do grave matter. Okay, we'll start with Conrad, who's one in here. Upstairs. Guy that works in the cannery, I guess. There he is.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Okay, we have the fees. Let's go deal with the next two.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
What do you have here? Workbench.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
All right, girlfriend, no problem. Don't get upset.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine.
Abernathy.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. Please don't kill me. I still gotta pay my gravesite fees. Wait a second. I heard marauders don't talk much. You can talk just fine. Mr. Thompson sent you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's been
This guy is just a piece of work right here.
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas.
There we go.
But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
This guy's crazy. Okay, we don't need to steal from him.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Alright, if we are, we just won't then. That's the barber dude. We talked to him already about fees. We'll talk to him again. We have to go out here and talk to the guy on the dock. Oh, I didn't want to. Gosh darn it. My bad, we went out the front door. Instead over here to the docks. We can still get there though. No problem. This is the gate we should have came out down here. 400 more XP.
When I was little, we'd get freight.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
No, he didn't.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Okay, we have the fees. Another workbench. Another 100 XP. Don't care about no flywheels. We don't need the toss ball stick. We already have one. I don't believe there was. Let me see there. I think there's some vending machines right here. Here we go. 100 XP for finding the vending machine. And otherwise, the landing pad, we're good to go. Okay, let's go talk to Silas about everybody's graveyard fees and see if he lets us get away with the barber's IOU and the other three. Maybe, maybe not.
Hey, Miss
Let's just see.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
Let's just see what he's
Silas watches over him when I get
going to talk to us.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Oh,
something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his
So let's see if we're gonna get over with the barbershop or not.
You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
All right, so we have to extort him for his fees. So let's go check on that. Alright, so we're back inside of Edgewater. We need to go extort the barber, according to Silas. So let's go in the back room. Close the door. Read the notes. That'll be enough. Let's grab this stuff. Nothing else to grab in this room. Let's talk to him now.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of
We'll
a
just
fellow
grab
barber?
some extra XP because we can.
You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility, alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
Okay, talk to him about Eugene. That way we get 2
What do you
sets
know about
of
Eugene?
XP.
How?
Just say you're a mind reader. Doesn't matter.
You were probably poking around my things.
I like to be funny.
I really shouldn't leave my work
When
sitting out in the open.
this
Eugene's
game
golden
allows it.
teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Oh, we don't care.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate
Exactly.
measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Okay. We can go back and talk to Silas and finish this one up. Got to hold to transition. Alright, head out here to Silas. Let him know what we did with the barber. We extort him.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Okay, let's persuade again for some more XP.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Alright, so cartridges.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my
Oh,
list.
bogus. Rude. Okay. Bail out of the question. Okay, let's see what else we have in the way of side quests. This one is completed. This one will take us a while. But let's go ahead and mark for the first one. And you can see it's over here. So let's go take a run over there. We'll do it from outside. So I don't have to go through 2 loading screens. Cemetery discovered, extra couple hundred XP. Down the other side, and go vacancy. This is the rolls we got earlier. Just across the map here. So there's two guys. Oh, ringleader.
Be right there.
Light machine gun for later. Another assault rifle. There's Parvati. Inside that cannery is the book. But let's check everybody here. That guy we looted already. Stun baton. Woo woo. Bin is empty. Tartara sauce. I guess that's supposed to be a play on tartar sauce. I don't know. Energy cells. Okay, let's head in. So there's a illustrated manual. So we need to retrieve the manual now that we've examined where it might be. Let's check upstairs while we're at it. For some more ammo. And you can see there's plenty of ways to sneak around. Climb up these boxes as well. So let's take a look at the map. So in the journal says we need to put it in a small cave, travel to the cave and retrieve it. Box one inside. Probably should get that work. Which is I don't have to find because all it does is add time to the game. Like not having work, we just transfer places or something. Might be some marauders or somebody around in this area. Hasn't gone red yet. I don't see any reds. Transport wreckage discovered. Another 200 XP. See, oh, there they are. Okay, let's see if we can sneak up on these guys. There's 3 of them. That one's facing us. Oh, 4 of them now. They have their back to us. We're in good shape. Oh, ah. How silly was that of me? Definitely gonna have to get to the point where I recognize her over the enemies. Because if you saw there, I was trying to shoot her like she was the enemy. Alright, going in the cave. See if we can find this illustrated manual. Primal Ravager somewhere in here. This guy's, what we got? 1, 2, River Hideout discovered, another 200. Yep, so be careful of the mine. You pick this one.
Easy.
Companion is leveled up. Good for us. We'll get busy as soon as we get finished collecting all the stuff right here. Another mine. Actually, don't have to worry about it. So we have 10, we've leveled, and our person has, let me see, where's medical at? Want to get that to 20 so we have an additional spot. Want to get long guns to 40. Dialogue up to 30. And now I'm just going to throw one in leadership as well. Apply those. And then we'll run over here to Parvati. So we can give her more health, more threat generated. Or 10 more engineering points. We're going to take the engineering points. We need to return to the Vicar. Frightened engineer, we can return to him. Cache of medicine. So let's do this one. when there's hostiles nearby. We could go out the front door, but I'm gonna go out the back. And this will take us back to where those Ravagers were I was telling you about. See, there they are. So if you want to get a bunch of XP, you can certainly go kill those guys. Okay, so no more reds are showing up on our screen. We should be able to fast travel. So let me check the map. Let's, since we're here, let's turn in Frightened Engineer quest. Oh, there he is. It wasn't, it was kind of blocked on my mini map at the top, the low radar right there.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was, and we took care of them.
All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Yes, you will be.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear.
And you can see our reputation keeps increasing with these guys.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something
They're
for
now
you.
agreeable.
Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
So electro-charged surface. All right, let's make sure what we have loaded up next in the way of our journal. Few Kindred Spirits. Let's go see what we can find out about Zoe. Oh man, I'm still carrying too much stuff that I can't sprint. Well, you guys on the video, this will be running at like 200%. Wherever I'm traveling, I'm just going to speed up these vids for when we go place to place, just to make things a little more palatable and easier to watch for you guys. Nobody wants to spend an hour watching me walk around. So we searched her home for clues. And now it switches to find Zoe. I'm not stealing any posters, don't care. And here we are, let's take a look at the map. Since we can't sprint, see if we can fast travel at all. Oh my goodness gracious, nope. Alright. know, instead, because this is going to be so slow, Guten Tag to all you. And if you're from the Bavarian area, Grüß Gott.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near
Lived there for 3 years.
Don't worry.
Speak a tiny, tiny bit of the language.
It's not the best choice. It's
Yeah, we know
Spacer's
that,
choice.
Julius. Oh, look, we can sprint now. Woo woo.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna.
And the cannery, we want to go around to the left here and go out the door. Still a country mile away. At least in this game, 360 meters and counting down. Could stick to the roads, but I'm going to try and straight line this and get us there a little quicker. Deal with the guys here. By the way, you can be jumping across from roof to roof over here. You know, we've looted up all this stuff. Here we go. Abandoned industrial zone. Dealing with these mechs.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Again, if we can sneak on people and do our TTD, time dilation. Oh, there's another mine. All along the back here. Problematic. Loot up these last boxes right here. More mines. I think I saw a hunting rifle in there. All right, so we'll go in the door here and come down, see what we can find. It's outside. We don't want to deal with outside at the moment. Doesn't sound like she's in trouble at all, does it? Alright, so let's go back upstairs. Close this door. We're going to kill this guy. Everybody's going to be coming up around here, so it's going to be tight for us. We're going to try and park ourselves where we can safely kill everybody. Slow to pick this one. Blast that guy. I don't know where he went. There she is. Let's talk to her.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a
Yep.
list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company. See?
Ah, so she wasn't in trouble.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable.
So funny.
The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
So we can't intimidate her, but let's try persuade.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back,
And
I
there we
suppose.
go.
Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me. So I've got that to look forward to.
Okay. Side quest done. I think for the most part, everything's looted up that we can loot up. We can get into this building right here. There was a couple of guys oops. Still some mines lying around. Thought there was a guy we shot off the building. There he is. Or there is one of them. No big deal.
Nice.
Alright, looks like we've cleaned this place out. And let's check our journal. Return to Grace, long tomorrow. Mark that and see where that is. Surprised we didn't get it the first time we were here. But whatever. We'll find it now. All these guys we killed before, the body's still around. Unlocked with the first aid key, room key. Let's grab the rest of the stuff that we can. Lots of mods and stuff. Lots of good first aid stuff. Stun baton. So you can see about pristine items identified with a diamond near their condition. So we're going to have to assume the stun baton is that because I picked it up. And then got the thing. 3000 XP. Okay, let's first go to the journal, put up Kindred Spirits, and yeah, we know we have to turn it in. I want to fast travel, thank you. Let's go talk to Grace.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway?
Let's see if we get a lie choice here. Let's just say one.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Thank you, thank you.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
All right. Okay. Quest completed. A lot more XP. Let's jump to the next one. Long tomorrow. We're going to turn all these in, and then I'm going to be making a hard save before we finish the main quest. All right, back in Edgewater. Let's go talk to this Abernathy fool. Cantina, let's stop off at the general store again.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't
And then let me go into inventory and see what we have equipped that maybe we want to change. Let's get the hunting rifle up there. All right, let's go find this guy. Abernathy. See what our hunting rifle looks like. Oh, nice. Sniper some people. Kind of my preferred methodology anyways, dealing with people.
I need to talk to you.
Who said they need to talk to us?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Okay, so let's sell it to her.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who
3,000 XP.
Here. Something for your trouble.
4,000 XP.
Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with
Reputation increased. They're agreeable.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
So another 1,000 bits. And we'll be done. All right. Journal, we should just be down. We need to return to the Vicar. He's on the other side of town, or the other pathway here. And that'll get him to join us as a companion. 2 of 6. Trophy for getting everybody. So we need to recruit. Which often means doing their side quests, as we've already discovered.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this
2,400 XP.
French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Now Spacer Choice are friendly, see that?
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Yeah, join up with us.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up.
Grown up at the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say.
Yes,
about
they
your
did.
Vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Okay, leveled up again. Nice. Handguns 50. Everything to 50. You saw that handgun stopped moving, so we have to do it ourselves now. But I wanted to get everything to 50. Perks. Let's increase. Time dilation. All these are completed. We can close that up. Oh, let me see if we can. All right, here we are. We're gonna make a. We will make a save right before we flip the switch. Walking, walking, walking.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
All right.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
No problem, Parvati.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay, so let's go ahead and make our save. It's one we will not overwrite in the future. Okay, and now you want to send the power to Edgewater. Redirect the power. Send it. All right. That part's done. We got the XP. We'll let this stuff happen. Spacer's Choice reputation increased. They're revering. Awesome. And now we have to convince the deserters to return. Their reputation is decreased, but we should already be in good shape with them. Okay, we need to talk to Adelaide.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Yep, you would have.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will
Yes,
starve.
they will.
I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You know what? You're right. The Eternal made you a loathsome
Yes, it did.
reptile, and it is not in my power to change the color of your
No, it is
scales.
not.
Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
No problem.
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Okay, enough talk. Not gonna steal in front of her. Let's head out. We have two people we need to talk to. Thomas and Grace.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good.
There we go.
Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox.
Yep.
It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days. I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater.
All right.
You okay with this, Grace?
Let's talk to Grace.
Thanks for helping me with Zoe.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
All good. All right, let's go talk to Reed, get our power regulator, and we'll head back to the Unreliable. Not sure what the deal is with that name, but whatever. All right. With that one blue thing makes her look like one of the minions, right?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt.
More experience.
I'm authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater.
Okay, all done here. Stop by the store if you want. Otherwise, we'll head back. To the Unreliable. We'll go out the front gate. I know it's telling you to go the other way, like it's shorter. In fact, I think we could probably just fast travel there, but let me. There's Esther, who we talked to now. You can see we can. Head over to the general store. Okay, let's go get the power regulator. And now we can head back to the ship. All right, here we are. Don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. I'm going to end the video right here before we go in.
Is this your ship?
There we go.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But
Yep, we're going to take you, Parvati. No problem.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Okay. So let's save the game. You guys take care out there and be safe, and we will catch you next time.